Brooklyn bloodlines, David Lopez. David Lopez wasn't born into Brooklyn. He wasn't a Palermo. He wasn't a D'Angelo. He wasn't raised on Omerta. He was a Marine first, forged in sand, steel, and war. Learned how to read men, how to break them without lifting a finger. When he came home, the Bureau scooped him up. Organized crime division. To the world, he was clean-cut by the book, a Fed built for taking down families like the Palermos. But the streets got a way of testing men, and Lopez, he got tested early. They threw him into deep cover ops, slid him across borders, made him live in the shadows. That's how he ended up in Mexico, Tijuana, playing husband to Bambi Palermo. They called it an op, cartel infiltration, cover story. But it didn't feel like an op when you're sharing a bed, watching each other's backs while death waits outside the door. The line between pretend and real blurred so far it never snapped back. They slept together, and when the op ended, they didn't go back to being strangers. Not really. Back in Brooklyn, Lopez tried to play it clean. File reports, track movements, stay bureau. But every time Bambi's name hit the desk, he hesitated. He started covering for her, making excuses, buying her space. The Bureau didn't know it, but Lopez wasn't just watching her, he was protecting her. And that loyalty came with a price. Nights got longer. His hands shook more. Pills started filling the cracks. Adderall to keep sharp, benzos to keep the fire down. A Marine, a Fed, a man unraveling piece by piece, covering his sins with a three-piece suit. Still, he walked the line. On one side, the Bureau, on the other, the Palermos. And in the middle, Bambi, the one woman who could destroy him and the only one he couldn't walk away from. Lopez's motivation ain't just duty, it's obsession, it's survival. It's the hunger to control a game that's already slipping out of his hands. And in Season 2, that game's about to eat him alive. Brooklyn Bloodlines, Season 2, coming soon.
Muggs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
The Anatomy of Evil, Bricktop, the Butcher of Bethnal Green. In the bowels of London's East End, where debts are settled in silence and loyalties worth less than a pint, there lived a man named Harold Pulford, but everybody called him Bricktop. He wasn't the loudest gangster, nor the flashiest. Nah, this guy didn't need gold chains or shiny suits. He had something better, fear. Fear was his fragrance. And in the world of Snatch, fear meant power. In the back streets of London, where loyalty's thinner than the fog that hangs over the Thames, there's a legend carved into concrete, Bricktop. Not a man of chaos, not a lunatic, but an accountant of evil. He didn't shout. He didn't run. He simply calculated how much a man was worth, how long he'd scream, and how many pigs it took to erase him from history. The making of a monster. Bricktop, real name Harold Pulford, came up in a city rebuilding itself. Money was tight, corruption was cheap, and men like him learned early. Honesty don't pay the bills. He started in underground boxing, fixing bets, running books, breaking bones for missed payments. He understood the golden rule of crime. Control the odds, and you control the men who play. Every deal, every fight, every corpse was math. When he looked at people, he didn't see souls. He saw statistics. 16 pigs, 8 minutes. No evidence. That's not a joke. That's a man who's done the math. The business of fear. Bricktop turned fear into a business model. He learned that you don't gotta pull the trigger yourself. You just gotta make everyone believe you might. A whisper from Bricktop carried more weight than a bullet from anyone else. His cruelty was procedural. He didn't torture because he liked it. He tortured because it worked. Fear built loyalty, loyalty built revenue, and revenue bought silence. He'd hold meetings at his pig farm, not for intimidation, but efficiency. He'd walk men through the gates, smiling, explaining how pigs digest bones faster than acid. That's psychology, sweetheart. That's the kind of evil that don't need to raise its voice. The Empire. By the time the diamond job went sideways in Snatch, Bricktop's empire stretched through every racket in London, betting, loans, blood. He ran fighters like accountants run ledgers. One missed punch, a debt. One lie, a deduction from your lifespan. He wasn't a mob boss in the Hollywood sense. He was the bureaucrat of brutality. Files, numbers, ledgers, all soaked in invisible ink of fear. When you walked into his office, you weren't negotiating. You were auditioning for survival. The psychology of control. Let's talk about why this man unnerves people. It ain't the accent, it's the calm. Psychologically, Bricktop fits the organized sadist profile. No chaos, no impulsivity, just an engineer of fear. He weaponized predictability. You could tell he was dangerous because he never looked angry. He's the mirror of institutional evil, the kind that sits behind desks and signs orders. His moral compass was calibrated to profit. If it made sense on paper, he could justify anything. He's what happens when cruelty learns accounting. The fall. But even the calmest devils overplay their hand. Bricktop underestimated the wild card, Mickey, the traveler boxer. He thought every man's fear could be bought or beaten. But chaos don't sign contracts. The caravan fire was his mistake, the retaliation, his execution. When Mickey flipped the game, Bricktop's empire collapsed overnight. No blood feud, no cinematic duel, just silence. He vanished into the same void he once used to erase others. Poetic, huh? The man who fed people to pigs got swallowed by his own story. Legacy. Today, Bricktop stands as one of cinema's purest portrayals of calculated evil. He ain't supernatural, he ain't insane. He's realistic, and that's what makes him terrifying. Alan Ford's portrayal turned him into a legend of the British underworld mythos. A man whose every word cuts like a blade sharpened by reason. His character's evil lies not in his violence, but in his logic. When murder becomes paperwork, humanity's already dead. Bricktop is a reminder, evil don't always wear horns. Sometimes it wears glasses, counts your debts, and smiles while it does the math. You just listen to Bambi's Twisted Tales, The Anatomy of Evil, Bricktop. The Pizzaverse don't flinch from the dark. We dissect it. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and stick around. Next time, we're peeling back another layer of darkness. One truth, one villain, one sin at a time. Until then, keep your hands clean, your bets honest, and remember, even the devil's got to eat. Thanks for watching.
You've heard of that girl's, it's like she tries to be, but she's not. my eh. You seen her hair?
I seen her hair.
Wig. Look, just like how I'm dressed right now.
Girl, you look exactly like her.
Over here.
You can be her, look, you can be her.
Look at me, I look like her.
Just say a random word, you got it. I could never.
I could never.
I will never let a dude that lie to himself come and lie to my face and believe it. I don't gotta kick it with you to know you ain't shit. Trust me, I seen it. I done got up in my bag and ain't getting out till I break and I bust out the seams. Got a little something about me. I got a team and I got me a family to feed. And I really got a bone to pick with anybody that be trying to be my competition. Start with closing your legs, then close your fist. And it's just self in the face. I don't even know you hoes exist. You should focus on bread. That's what you supposed to get. But you focus on me, so you broke as shit. All them thirst trap pics, you still broke as shit. Goddamn, could never be you, huh? Could never be you. Could never be me. No, it can never be you. Never be me, huh? It could never be you. Could never be me, huh? It could never be you. Why do you bitches love saying could never be me, but it really could never be you? You be so happy to brag that, but in fact that seems like terrible news. And apparently you really arrogant too. I'd be scared to share it, that's embarrassing you. You could never be this rich, real ass bitch, pretty as a bitch get, and I never met you. But judging by the way you spending your time, it's 11 p.m. and you hating online. And I looked at your page, what did I find? You posted your man, he doesn't reply. Cause you have the memes that the hoes only post whenever they go through it with someone they love. Same time, you be posting your saddies, the same time you be posting the club. Can never be you. Could never be you. Could never be you, huh? It could never be you. It could never be you, huh? It could never be you. Bitch, it could never be you, huh? It could never be you. I'm well aware that real bitches outnumbered, cause all you little clones exist. Real bitch, I can't help but wonder, why there no common sense? Cause we look similar but opposite. I don't take the time to be talking shit. I am way too busy for commenting anything that's not dope or positive. How you hate on women but dog dudes dick when the dudes you hard I do not give shits about you, your love, or your dollars spent. He want him a Betty on some model shit, cause he also got esteem problems and all the validation you offer him. Don't mean shit to him, you little box-shaped bitch, but you hating on me, that does not make sense. And you trying to be a bad bitch, but you ain't getting that a bad bitch start by being a real bitch. Real bitches ain't hating on bitches that make chips. You buy all the right things, still come off basic. It's the same type of girl that says it's not it, sis, when really it is it. It's just that you isn't, you lacking the vision. We look at shit different, cause you follow transcend. I literally transcend, but shit, it can never be you, huh? Could never be you. Could never be me. No, it can never be you. Never be me, huh? It could never be you. Could never be me, huh? It could never be you.